Hello and welcome back to... I don't remember like 90% of the voices for this game because it's been almost a month since I've touched it because I went home for a couple weeks. Anyways, I seem to recall the guilty guy from the last one wound up murdered, and there's a couple douche guys joining in the fray. A female judge and flamboyant orchestra judge? I don't know, or lawyer, prosecutor guy. Prosecutor Best and Judge Courtney. They thoroughly inspected my room, but left without finding a thing. You'll forgive me if the voices are radically different. I don't remember, and I checked the videos, but don't know if my voice is capable of doing some of the voices I had perpetuated. Just I don't know. It's been a couple weeks. I ate differently, slept differently, drank different things, all of which affect throat muscles and voices. It seems they were searching for the murder weapon. 'Tis a shame. They searched the other prisoner's cell too, not just mine. Yet they were still unable to find anything. All that hard work was for naught. So they searched the entire prison but not find the murder weapon. Wasn't he killed by a dog? Oh, no. There was the thing in his neck. Pierced his neck. This is quite a problem. What should we do? Slowitt's testimony alone won't hold up. In order to confront him, we'll need evidence. Well, now, if my guest would be so kind as to leave. I want to see... I need to refresh myself. Penetrating wound... Oh, for God's sakes, Nathan. I swear I just started recording. Let's do this dance again. How do I feel about orcs? Because we're recording Orcs Must Die, which will go up later. I just started recording... Oh, what's the timer? 2 minutes. 2 minutes ago. Welcome to another series. But seriously, after this, question mark. We'll see how he goes. Oh, yay. Sure. Alright, well, see you, Nathan. This will be part 20 or so. Can't wait. First 2 minutes. That'll be fun stuff. Oh, wait, I need to see that. Yeah, penetrating wound in the neck, died instantly, covered in dirt. So let's think. That's Ratchet and Clank. This, obviously. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, I want to say. And I think there's one other he showed up to. Tales from the Borderlands, that's right. Showed up in Tales. That's 5 that I can remember. There were probably more, but that's just what I can remember. For God's sakes, Nathan. Right, Anubis? Show them the way out. Ah, does he mean what I think it means? Oh, crap, I don't remember her voice. Let's get going. Or, that wouldn't be excited and be scared. Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth cares not. We shall meet again, Dogen. It would be a shame for our long-awaited reunion to end so soon. I'll be waiting. This is a veiny... not forehead, but like back head that guy has. Prison hallway. Now then, we still need to find the murder weapon. Mr. Edgeworth! She went all the way up there. It's fine now, Kay. Come down from there. That hair that billows in the non-wind. Where is Mr. Shields? Beats me. He just took off running like death was after him. Good grief, that man. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? We'll continue investigating. First, we should start by solving that one mystery. Oh, thank goodness we have a refresher. Knightley's body was found in a workroom inside the prison. However, he was supposed to be in the detention center's holding cells. How did he get to the prison under such tight security? That's a good question. Let's go investigate the holding cell at the detention center. That was where Mr. Knightley was held, right? But what about Uncle Ray? Let's just leave him be for now. I thought we were supposed to be his assistants, though. Yeah, whatever, let's just warp here. Whoosh! Teleporting! Away! The victim's cell in the detention center was this way. Let's check it out, Mr. Edgeworth. It was this way? I want to look at those. Was that? Free live, whatever. Oh, this is truly just dreadful. What happened? Oh, crap, I don't remember her voice. I don't remember it for squat. That's the warden, Miss Rowland. She must have come from behind that no-entry sign. So, he still won't talk, me. Even after all the trouble we went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct. Look, she's clearly a woman fond of large coats. You'll have to forgive me if I don't remember her original voice, and it's a bit too late to go back and check the videos now. So I'm just gonna roll with... That's right. I don't know how many times I've tried. I can't report back empty-handed. The assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? Did he just say assassin? Probably is referring to Dogen, dude. Oh my! Pardon me, but were you talking about Siran Dogen just now? Oh, eavesdropping, were you? You naughty boy! Did you question him personally, Warden Rowland? Not just him. I try to have a heart-to-heart with all my prisoners and suspects. The fucking box around her neck. In my home, we're all family here. It's only fair I invite them into my warden's office. The warden's office? Oh, have you taken an interest in my room as well, you naughty boy? I love doing that voice, for the record. Hope it's fun to hear as much fun as it is to perform. Sort of bad Queen of England impersonation. It's just down this hall, but outsiders are not allowed past this point. Down the hall? So around there. Let's see, we're in the passageway. That's a prison. I'm not seeing a hall unless they're about to add it. It's a lovely room. People do so enjoy being invited back there. I always show them the splendid view of my precious courtyard. The courtyard of this animal-filled prison? I'd sure love to see it. Floor plan's updated in my organizer. Are they? Oh wait, Warden's office was added. Crap. I should check what that is. Ah, well, what she said was, I'm delighted you want to see it, however I can't invite you in. Where's the floor plans? Okay. Okay, so it's back. Well, I think we've solved the mystery. Knightley just went through here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's the courtyard or not. You can't see my mouse. I'm referring to the thing to the immediate right of the warden's office. He went through there, and then came out, and bam, boom. Bob's your uncle, he's in prison. Yeah. Pretty standard stuff. Anyways. What? You're not a child of our home. If you want to come to my room, you'll have to get convicted first. That's a rather high hurdle to clear. Yeah, like, we're prosecutor. You can't do, like, bend the rule just a tad? Goodness me! Look at how long we've been talking. I was about to feed Allie her lunch. Allie? She's my favorite little angel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off to the courtyard. Toodaloo! Oh, I love this voice so much. It might be my favorite voice I do for females. The only other two I have being the sort of deep-throaty I've smoked too much and the ear-grating British woman voice. This is much more haughty British voice. I definitely am not a fan of the K voice. I'm not dissatisfied with it, but I'm not a fan of it either. I never got a chance to ask her about Dogen. Well, let's head over to Knightley's cell. Damn. They gave him a toilet? That's better than most holding cells. Although... that's supposed to be a shower. Just above Edgeworth's shoulder there. It's not a very good shower. Maybe a foot bath? Who knows? This is the victim's cell. When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again? It was after the President's welcoming ceremony on the night of March 25th. When is it now? So when and how did he move over to the prison? There might be some evidence left that... Good thing no one can hear me fuck up when I think. Alright, let's get cracking, Mr. Edgeworth. Investigation time. Okay. What does the guard have to say, first and foremost? Good work. Yes, sir. It's fine, you don't have to keep an eye on us, okay? As you can see, we're the great thieves of justice. Huh? There is no we here. For the guards, I think I'm just going to make them my voice. That way they're easy to remember. Maybe a bit snappier. Let's examine the bed. I won't okay. Clearly the jacket. Let's look at the paper. There's also some scuff marks on the floor, I'm noticing. This newspaper, it's missing a few pages. They appear to be torn out. Dated several days before, pages are torn out. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper? Fuck. Maybe they used it to clean up the cell instead of a rag. Clean the cell? It's quite possible. Yeah, I mean, that's all you got. Something seems off. The floor here is clean. Was it mopped recently? Well, fed us that one, didn't they? It seems strange that only the air in front of the bed has been wiped clean. There must have been something there. Maybe he spilled a drink. Who knows? It's Horace Knightley's suit. According to the results of my investigation... what did you find out? A man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. First of all, I'm under the opinion that pretty much anyone looks good in a suit. Men and women alike. Secondly... well, Edgeworth will probably cover it for me, won't you, Edgeworth? Ah! Next time I'll investigate men who look good in frills. Please don't bother. Couldn't have said it better myself. Pillow, maybe? This looks like an uncomfortable bed to sleep in. There's a holding cell. Oh god, even for a holding cell. It's like a sheet. But the pillow covers are clean, not a speck of dust on them. Is that what the bed at Gummy's place looks like as well? No, if my hunch is correct, he has an old beat-up mattress lying around his room. Not even a box spring? Ah, poor Gumshoe. No, nothing interesting. I was trying to see if the dust under the leg was important. I guess do the obvious logic connection. The floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something. Did someone spill grape juice? Ugh. And for people have been commenting on this more than I thought they would. As far as the grape juice thing, I am well aware that it was grape juice in the original version. All right, I fully acknowledge that. Fine, it was an in-joke with the developer because his favorite drink was grape juice. I like grape juice as well. White grape juice, not purple, but I like cranberry juice. But it's so clearly wine, right? Like, it's not just grape juice and, it's a little plastic, crappy little container of juice. They put it in glass bottles and drink it from champagne flutes, okay? It's clearly meant to be alcohol by the way they're portraying it with art. It's always supposed to be grape juice. Fine. It's an in-joke. Fine. It still should be alcohol. Also, someone yelled at me at the pun about politician Wimperson. Fucking politician's a horrid name, alright? It makes Luke at me from the third game look clever and original, okay? Politician's a horrid name for the politician. It's just, it's lazy. It's not even trying. Anyways. I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe it. It's very likely it was this torn-up paper! Didn't I give you that idea? Shut up, Kay! Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag? Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see. Or maybe he was like, oh damn, I spilled it. Better just clean this up. That would be my attitude. God, the dog's in our evidence. I imagine that's nothing else really to look at. Windows with iron bars. There's no sign of tampering. It doesn't look like a criminal could have escaped through here. What if these iron bars are removable? Let me inspect them for further reference. Okay, now's not the time for that. We're in the middle of an investigation. There's also the fact that removable iron bars in a detention cell, not a great idea. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. And the toilet paper shows no signs of use. That's gross. Nightly. Looks like there are no problems with the toilet. Eh? There's a huge problem! What's the problem? It's totally awkward having the toilet out in the open like that. I gave him a partitioning wall. They need to think more about the end user. And this facility wasn't designed with the spirit of service in mind. Quite. It's a holding cell. Alright, let's look at the desk. We have a takeout menu. Not what I expected. Crimes and punishment? The Great... I'm trying to read these books. The Great... something in 80 days. Can't read anything else other than crime and establishment, I think that's supposed to say. And the Great something in 80 days. Maybe it'll tell me the books. There are a lot of books here. What's this? The Wonderful Warden of Hours. Oh yeah, that was the last one that I could kind of almost make out. The Hound Whistler, I think is the one next to it. The Hound Whistler. Hey, I got it right. Good on the developers for actually writing it in. The Animal Shack Redemption. That would be the Shawshank Redemption. Don't know what the Hound Whistler is supposed to be. Mr. Knightley, he was a surprisingly good person. How do you figure that? No, the detention center provides these books for the visitor's own edification. And these books are supposed to help you grow as a human being. Prison life for dummies. That's what it says. These books are written by model prisoners and former inmates. Ah, here's a helpful book. The Great Escape in 80 Days, based on a true story. The Great Escape, I see. Oh, check this one out. Crime and Establishment. How to Make Money in Prison. The problem with this detention center may run deeper than I thought. Well, again, credit to the art team for actually writing those out. Now, let's check the menu. I'm curious about that menu. Mr. Edgeworth, is this a dining menu? You can choose your daily meals in the detention center. Nice, garnish you gave the menu there with the whole gate setup. You choose your... Oh, yeah. However, unless you have the money, you won't be able to choose what you want to eat. In the end, the world revolves around money. Doesn't this mean that the rich won't have to reflect on their crimes? Yes, well, those who come here haven't been declared guilty yet. There are a few good people who don't need to reflect, probably. It sounds like you're just making excuses for them, Mr. Edgeworth. Why should I have to come up with excuses for the detention center? What have we got? Ah, there's something on the desk. It seems to be some kind of memo. Let's take a closer look. Oh, hey, was he playing mail chess with, the one dude? Next move, rook. No. Pawn to... GB? GB. G6, my bad. G6. That's not a legal move. Maybe if he's white. I guess... yeah, I guess if he's white, then he can do that. Next move is bishop to G2. I don't see bishop anywhere. Ah, there it is. G2. Yeah, I guess the other guy is black. Okay. May as well examine it. This is chess notation. It was probably the victim's. What's chess notation? So, if I had been playing this more in time... Ugh, black's in trouble. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. And black... Well, he's got one rook left. Jesus, this has been a hell of a game. Black's down to 3 pawns, a rook, and a bishop, and his king. And White's down to 3 pawns, 2 rooks, and a king. White has a slight advantage, because rooks are significantly more valuable than kings. He's also very well guarded currently. It's gonna be hard. Problem is, why am I talking about chess so much? All I want to say is you can't really checkmate a king with just 1 rook, so that would be tricky. It's a memo that records the positions of pieces on a chessboard. This is a good match. My next move would be pawn to... No, actually before that... Ugh. My next move would be trying to find a way to take his bishop. Or his rook, preferably. Pawn to g6 isn't a bad move. Yeah, that's probably... Why would you write rook ... No? Why not just cross out rook? Anyways. Actually, before that... Mr. Edgeworth, there's no time to be playing chess. No, you're right. The positions of the chess pieces recorded in this memo. I feel like I've seen something similar somewhere else. I should take a closer look at the evidence I've collected. Well, we're going to, very obviously, deduce right here. Not this spot per se, but the whole board is connected to... That's a good job, actually. They've recreated it pretty nicely. Although, that one piece doesn't belong there. Can't help but notice. There's a certain... I think that's a knight that doesn't belong. Anyways, we'll present this when we come back. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shoot and negotiate. See you around, Ass Clowns.